Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first Wednesday night shattered leg of the AWW card. Now, many of you may have tuned in the first time for the midweek medley, but unfortunately, due to feedback and reviews, we have determined that the midweek medley is too long of an upload to be scheduled out for a weekly period. So that will be coming in the future, just in a more staggered, maybe month-by-month type of thing. We don't know yet. We will keep you up to date on that. But without further ado, you will be joining me, Dice Excalibur, and our co-host, Eric. Eric? Eric!
Jesus, why are you so loud?
I'm sorry. I know you're still dealing with what happened to you during the midweek medley, but I just want to say hi to the folks before we get into the card.
Yeah, whatever. Just keep it down, alright? I took 2 fucking brain blasts.
Alright, and without further ado, we are going to get right into this. Thank you all for joining us. We will be seeing you in the first match. Alrighty, and getting started with our first match, we have a First Contenders Tag Team match for the Shattered Tag Team Championship, which is currently being held by the A1s. So, it goes without saying that our competitors have a tall ladder to climb, even if they come out on top in this match.
Why are you yelling?
I'm not. This is my normal commentating voice.
Well, take it down 7 notches. Okay, my head's killing me.
Okay. My apologies. Let's get into this match.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty, and starting off, we have a lot of energy in this ring here tonight, as it seems Hunter's Paradise is starting off strong with this one. I'm sorry, Eric. Did you not realize that we had a show tonight? It seems like you haven't really brought your A game here into the studios.
Realize.
Okay, that's fucked up.
This is pretty it's intense tag team action, I will say, though. Both seem very synchronized with one another. A lot of synchronicity.
A lot of synchronicity here tonight, Eric. A lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it's kind of this new age terminology I heard on my way here to the studio. I've been listening to Bigo's podcast, and he just doesn't really see the need to add extra syllables to a word that's so commonly used as synchronicity. So synchronicity. You just like I kind of like the way it rolls off the tongue.
Okay, well, I like how this match is rolling so far. Very high action, very fast paced. Every single competitor has already lost a stock, and Wicked Woof just lost another one. John Foxley with his final ready to rip. Can he hit it? He gets Cool Guy, or that guy, I do believe.
It's easy to mix the two of them up. Very, very similar looking fighters.
Yep.
And with their promorphic abilities to switch forms in and throughout the fight, gives them a leg up in a lot of situations.
And obviously their allies, the little boy and girl in the background there, keeping watch, making sure that their partners in crime are completely healthy. There's a fucking dog outside. That's killing me right now.
Sorry, it would seem that Dick and Nuts are currently in the green room a couple doors down, getting their game faces on.
Well, they need to shut the fuck up or something. I'm sorry. That was really violent. That was really violent of me.
Yeah, dude, that was
a
a lot, Eric. You do know that it's not even been like a month since what happened to Cock and Ball.
I'm not in a good headspace right now, obviously, like in a literal sense. Oh, and it looks like Wicked Wolf has been knocked out of this matchup. John Foxley left everyone on one stock.
And you have to wonder what's going through John Foxley's brain right now.
It does say brain, please.
Don't say brain. Well,
His
the mindset that John.
I'm not a fan of that one either right now. That's not.
Sorry.
We could turn it all the way around, right? Never mind.
Ooh, man, you hate to see it. It looks like an upward kick straight to the cranium. An upward kick is what decided the end of this battle here today, as we are ending off seeing Guys Night going on to be the #1 first contenders for the Shattered Tag Team Championship. We will be seeing you next time.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Guys Night.
Eric, I'm getting a call from backstage right now. It seems like we have a bit of a situation unfolding. We're going to switch the cameras back to the The backstage cam. All right, what's going on? Oh, and take a look at that, Eric. Titus Blade is telling the Mac truck, Max Mana, to put his money where his mouth is. You know, it takes a big man to talk to the Mac truck that way, but at the end of the day, Titus has made some pretty good points. I mean, Mac Truck Mana was on a bit of a, he was trucking along. Nothing seemed like it could stop him, and of all people, what happened to him last time was just not something that sat right with Titus.
To get beat by Lucky Luke on the first midweek medley is pretty embarrassing, especially after you killed a man.
Yeah, definitely a grudge match of sorts that we're going to be going into here, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely no disqualification rules in this next matchup. Titus Blade and the Mac Truck.
Alrighty, and going into this, looking forward to seeing Titus's signature lackadaisical approach to his matches. You know, we have two very experienced swordsmen out here today.
Is there an individual locked in a cage over there?
You know, I've often wondered every time we come to this venue what the deal with that guy is, but he doesn't seem to be. Oh my god,
Mac Truck.
Jesus!
Ow, 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 fuck.
Oof, the Mac Truck systematically disassembling his opponent from the side of the ring, absolutely just not giving him even a moment's worth of respite, trying to recover back into the stage.
What just happened?
What the Eric, I'm not sure I have any words to describe what I just saw.
To me, and stop yelling. To me, it seems that Titus Blade may have had one too many brewskis last night. Maybe he's a little hungover when he came into this match. That could be the reason that he had such a confrontation with Mac Truck Max Mana in the first place. You know, not exactly fully cognitive of himself.
Definitely not what you want to see when it comes to a, produced show match, but Titus, 30 seconds is something that we'd like to believe you're better than.
Yeah, 9 bit of damage. Yeah,
oh my good God.
I'll be having a talk with Titus Blade later.
Alrighty, and trying to recover after the disappointment that was the last match, we roll forward into a singles match scheduled for one fall. We have Brobot going up against Giga Chad. Now, these are two machines in the making, ready to clash in the AWW arena here today. Let's get right into this match, Eric.
Absolutely. Alright, man versus machine. Well, I mean, Giga Chad's hardly a man. His diet consisting of purely Soylent-based products. Very heavy schedule within the gym. He takes care of his body as if it were a well-oiled machine. So more like machine versus machine here.
Definitely. Both of these individuals sustaining and fueling themselves off of a completely liquid-based diet. Giga Chad is a machine, but Brobot is literally a systematic, mathematical technician in every sense of the word. This guy is running the numbers, seeing the ones and the zeros. He knows how to map out a moveset and start predicting, start systematically picking his opponent apart. I would not be surprised to see in the second half of this match him pull out some new moves, start to identify and react accordingly.
Yeah. Pretty even in the early goings of this first stock here. 131, 111 in Giga Chad's favor, as Brobot keeps keeping him off stage is, very smart. That wasn't almost too smart. Keeping your opponent off stage is a very smart tactic. We've seen plenty of times before with playing different kinds of opponents.
We have a smash ball in play now, but it seems like Brobot has already got his final as he takes a stock off of Giga Chad. Finally seeing the first stock taking in this battle. Obviously, showing the even matchup in this battle up to this point. We've gone almost 2 minutes without a stock going off, and now we're seeing them trade blows back and forth. It doesn't seem like either of them is able to gain ground. Not even a smash ball can remain in play for longer than a few seconds. Uh-oh, here we go.
Here, 37. This is going to be the big arsenal that he unleashes. Giga Chad trying to stay away from that giant laser. No.
Oh my goodness.
Luck.
Ooh, Giga Chad with his absolute robust Adonis body able to... Never mind. I am sorry. Listen, do you need to take a break? Go get some water or something? Like,
I'm not sitting behind this commentary table, things go to shit, alright?
Yeah, well, you know, it seems like you're not exactly having the best time being behind it either, Eric.
Oh, you think so? Maybe it's because a fucking maniac brain blasted me twice. You know what that's like? Do you know what happens when you take a brain blast? You take one brain blast.
I don't know if... I'm not sure what happens when you take a cranial, you know, barrage like you did last week, but I do know what happens when you cut off Giga Chad when he's in the middle of making art, and let's just say I didn't walk right for 2 weeks after he made me PR myself 3 times.
Well, I'm not seeing any Picassos here because Brobot absolutely has his number. He is cooking the shit out of Giga Chad right now, something that Giga Chad wouldn't know about because of his diet.
Ooh.
Sure, he's down on the last stock, but so is Giga Chad, and look at him, already at 100%. This is not looking good for the Ultimate Sigma.
And you know, it's like I said at the beginning of this matchup, Eric, Brobot is a mathematical tactician. He's got that number, the ones, the zeros, he's got it on lock, and here we go, the Mega Laser ready to put this match in the record book because it is over, Eric.
Absolutely, yeah. Brobot, I mean, the guy doesn't even feel pain. Like, as much as Giga Chad takes care of his body, he is still, at the end of the day, technically human, so he feels pain. He has a nervous system. Brobot doesn't have that problem. So no matter how much offense you throw at him, he's not gonna flinch.
Exactly, and you know, I did say what I had to say about your current, you know, state of emotions when it comes to this broadcast, but what you just said was nothing less than the absolute truth, Eric.
Alright, the main event of the evening. Obviously, these two competitors are very familiar with one another. Forehead costing Poop Eater a spot in the Crowning Achievement AWW Championship Tournament. And then at the midweek medley, Forehead joined forces with Breadcrumb to face Poop Eater and Clody Rhodes. And here they are now in singles action. I heard that the word around the sheet was Poop Eater thought that Clody Rhodes cost him that match, that if he wasn't being dragged down by a partner, he could destroy Forehead once and for all, one-on-one.
This is the second match on the card we've had with Grudge attached to it. You have to hope that it's going to look a lot better than the first one, Eric.
Absolutely agree. I'm hoping that we get a slobber knocker out of these two.
Alrighty, and getting right into this, Poop Eater is coming out with a fury of... Oh my god! 2 hits! Forehead is at 61%. I'm sorry, Eric. I apologize. I was getting a little bit loud there.
See or feel in a match of Poop Eater is a dookie dropkick within the first 10 seconds of the match, because that just means there's more brutality to come.
I noticed you said see or feel. You forgot the most important aspect of that move, which is smelling the dookie dropkick coming, which most people can do from about 4.5 miles away. Oh my god! Forehead might just have taken off more than he can chew, and you have to wonder if this is the result we would have seen last week if it wasn't for Clody Rhodes. I'll go as far to say hindering Poop Eater's ability in the ring. This guy is a monster when it comes to one-on-one bouts with other opponents. Oh my god! A dookie dropkick right into a poop punch. Oh my goodness!
Shit.
It doesn't even matter. That recovery meant nothing as the poop punch puts Forehead down. Ooh, Forehead coming out to take out that first stock.
Absolutely incredible from Poop Eater. He's already backing up the claims that he made online and in the locker room. If it was just a one-on-one, he absolutely would. And here's another poop punch.
Here's another poop punch. This might just...
Smell you later, Forehead.
Might not be enough to put him away, but definitely enough to show him that he messed with the wrong reptile here today. Ooh, getting his final off. He's going to do his best here, but it's just not going to be enough. You can get all your friends involved on this one, but you got a whole other stock to worry about.
Absolutely. I don't like Forehead's chances here. I mean, already in there with Poop Eater in a regular match is hard enough, but being this far back already is just... It spells the end. But Forehead doing his best to bring it back, and I respect that.
Alright, Here we go, getting down to the wire. Ooh, Forehead able to eke out one more stock on Poop Eater, bringing them both down to their final stocks. But at 106%, you have to wonder if it's crying over spilled milk at this point, Eric.
I agree 100%. Look how close the charge is for the Poop Punch. If Poop Eater's able to get that, then it is all she wrote.
It is definitely looking like it's getting close. And here we go. The final Poop Punch is going to put Forehead in purgatory. There it goes. Game over as Poop Eater shows that it should have been him on top.
And if I was Burb, you know what? I think that this proves that Poop Eater is not done with that friend group, and I would be watching my back, and I would be holding on to my championship very tight.
Yep, I would definitely try to be smelling the corners I walk around, because you never know when the Poop Eater is going to come for you next.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us on this first episode of AWW Shattered. We'll see you tomorrow for the first episode of Future Amiibo Superstars.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.